Hey guys, it's Carrie Keeper, and I wanted to talk to you today about perspective. I wrote about perspective in chapter 8 of No Other Gods, and it is probably one of my favorite chapters. It tells of a very short but powerful conversation between two teammates that I will never forget. I thought about this chapter last night as I was wrapping up my day and getting ready for bed. I'd just come home from walking the dog and from my mom and dad's house, and these days I go through the back gate to pick up Hunter. And I talked to mom and dad through the doorway, wishing I could hug them so badly. And I thought how terrible it is to be able to see their faces and not even be able to feel like I could hug them or kiss them just in case. Of course, you know what's going on. And then as quickly as those feelings rushed through my heart, I began to take on a different perspective. And I thought about one of my very best friends whose mom passed away to heaven last summer, and how she would be overjoyed to be able to speak to her mom through a doorway from 6 feet away. And I thought about another best friend whose mom's in a nursing home right now, and the only way she gets to talk to her is through a device. And I thought about my husband's mom and his family who lives 18 hours away, and we rarely get to see them. And all of a sudden, I began to take on a new perspective about my circumstances. And I began to think of how blessed I was to be able to see my parents through a doorway pretty much every day that I want to. So today, you and I have the opportunity to take on a different perspective. Whatever circumstances are going on in your life today, how can you view that from an eternal perspective? And how can you view that from a different perspective? I believe that when we take on a positive perspective, it's got a ton of power and it can make a world of difference in our lives, even today. Even though what we're going through seems like it's going to last forever, we know it's only temporary. But when you take on a positive perspective, you could possibly impact someone's life forever, just like that day in basketball practice.